Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. This is called Toy Boy. It just came out in the United States just several weeks ago in the beginning of 2020. So new that maybe the department stores, you weren't even able to smell it there, so you might not know about it. If you are new to fragrances, this might be too advanced. If you are new to fragrances and you want to open up and expand your horizons, I would recommend you get this. It's very trendy. The bottle, yes, it's kind of corny. If you're a very masculine, manly man, you might not like this. This is made for a man or a woman. It's got rose in it. Rose Absolute. When you take this head off, you can smell magnolia right off the bat without even spraying it. You can smell the rose underneath the magnolia. Magnolia is like a fresh floral. You could smell pepper, but the pepper is coming from pink pepper, which is a berry, kind of like a berry pepper, a fruity, peppery nuance. It's got a clove in there that comes out later on. You can smell a spicy cloveness, and it's got some decent woods in there. And the top notes are very resemblance to Spice Bomb with the elemi. Elemi is like a resin, a honey type resin that's in the top notes of it. It's also got similar notes to Dior Homme 2020. Cashmere is in Dior Homme 2020. This has a synthetic called cashmere, which ultimately produces the feeling of wearing a cashmere. It's kind of sweet and fruity as well. All in all, you've got a rosy, dark, spicy, delicious, fresh citrus scent all mixed together. On the blogs, all the fragrance aficionados love this fragrance. If you want to be modern and be up ahead of the times and not smell like everyone else, you get this. If you're not used to these strange, advanced, modern, walking down the Moschino's an Italian company. They made this fragrance back in '97. You see, it's a simple bottle. This is the type of bottle you might be used to, where this is a cool, not cool, but a big teddy bear. How would you like that on your dresser? This video starts right now. 10 out of 10. 10x the best designer fragrances. They got 10 out of 10 ratings in no particular order. At the end of the video, 5 more bonus of superstar fragrances that just didn't make the list because of different price or other variations. And the criteria for this video is price, compliments, longevity, and versatility, starting with Coach Platinum. If you've ever heard of Versace Eros, this is a more grown-up version of this. But what this does is it does have great lasting power, and it's nice and fresh and creamy. And the best thing about it is the ladies' reactions for this is totally off the charts. The price is impressive. And speaking about price, my name is Christian Noah. I like to help people smell better for less. I do have a website with many of the links for all these fragrances are down below with special prices for you viewers. You might want to check that out. And also, while we're at it, the question of the day is, what would you rate a 10 out of 10? Comment that down below. Do you like your fragrances fresh and get you compliments right away? Then try Jean Paul Gaultier Le Male, which came out in '96. But the one we're going to talk about is Le Male Ultra. It came out 20 years later. It's got fragrance for going out on dates. It's highly versatile. It's a decent price in the $90 or range. Depends where you buy it. And the performance is outstanding with this sweet fragrance, kind of pear notes and a touch of mint. It's outstanding, actually. And creamy and delicious, and you get lots and lots of compliments. It does have a little touch of vanilla in it, and something else that's similar scent, cheaper than this. It's called 9 p.m. It's got dark chocolate vanilla and some other notes similar to this, and does last long, and it's probably a third of the price. Next up, in a moment, I'm going to show you because this video is made in the summer, I'm going to show you the Summer Freshie scent of the day. But first, this is 2016 batch of CH Men Privé. What does this fragrance mean? Well, it's kind of like a boozy fragrance with sweet nuances. If you want to just smell clean and fresh, have you ever taken a real hot shower, shaved, and you had a nice clothes on, and you just smelled clean and fresh from the soap you might have used? Add this to it, and bam, your confidence level goes skyrocketing. It's kind of a boozy fragrance with touches of dark notes and sweet notes and fresh notes all combined. Cardamom is a sweet note, kind of nutty, leathery too in this. The opening has grapefruit in it, so you really will like it. See this bottle? It's like a 5-6 huge double-sized bottle. and it's a 2016 batch, and I found the link for these awesome batch down below too. Check that out. Another awesome fragrance, the scent of the day, like I was telling you, is called Invictus Aqua. This is a 2018 version. And why is this so good? Because it's just so fresh, so easy. I like a touch of spice with the blue fragrance, and you can just smell the citruses right off that. Right here, I can just smell it. It's so delicious. Clean and fresh, easy to wear. You can wear this in any outfit you want. Shorts, sweating, high heat, and best of all, this is a big time compliment getter, and it's not offensive. You can wear it to work, and everywhere you go, you'll be like, oh God, what is he wearing? It smells so good. That fruity, fresh ocean smell. You know the smell of the ocean. It's got some nice aquatic notes in it. 10 out of 10 for this. The price is amazing. It's like $60, $70 fragrance discounters. Amazon. I call this Angel Man Pure Malt. As this list continues, I'm going to show you some different style fragrances that can be worn all year round and maybe in cooler weathers, because some of them, like this one and the Jean Paul, are more for a little bit of colder weather. They perform a lot better in those colder weathers, but yes, you can wear them like in summer nights, cool spring nights and stuff like this one too. Angel Pure Malt has citrus coming from bergamot, so that's kind of like an orange note, and it's got the malt. You know what malt is, like beer malt, that kind of smell. It kind of has a coffee nuance, a vanilla nuance, some green notes from the patchouli. It dries down and joins all these fragrances notes together, and you're left with a clean, delicious, creamy, slight powdery, slight sweet from vanilla fragrance. And just so you know, this is a 2012 bottle and it performs superb. I got 10 hours out of it off one spray yesterday. One spray only, because that's all I want to wear while working in close quarters with other people. Close quarters, you know, safe distancing. Just so you know, L'Oreal recently bought Mugler, so this fragrance, I've been told, is discontinued. However, I found the link down below. You get a great price on this too. Next up, if it's 85 degrees and it's hot outside and the sun is shining, this one is a beast mode. It's called Chanel Blue. Bleu de Chanel, Bleu de Chanel, Chanel Blue. It's how they pronounce it, all different ways. And this is a 10 out of 10 fragrance. The next 10 out of 10 fragrance. Why? Because number one, so easy to wear. Number two, compliments are fantastic. Number three, longevity is outstanding. Number four, it just makes you feel good. It feels like you're driving a convertible with the top down. You have your sunglasses on and there's people all around you and everyone's smiling and happy. That's what the vibe is when you wear this. It's simple as that. It's a blue, aquatic, freshy, citrus, slight sweet, touch of nice woods inside there, and it's called Eau de Parfum. If you do not know, Chanel makes an Eau de Toilette. These are all different concentrations where they tweak the different notes up and down, and they make one called Parfum. This is right in the middle, a nice medium concentration. It's great. Love this fragrance, Chanel Blue. Next up, we're going to go with an award-winning, super long-lasting, one of the most complimented fragrances ever. And now you've made it to the top three. Number 7, actually, these are all top fragrances, so they're really not in order, but these are the top 3, with the last one being the most expensive one. This is called Viktor and Rolf Spice Bomb. 10 out of 10 10X designer fragrances. This thing simply is a spiced bomb. You have saffron, spices, woods. It's fresh still somehow and powdery, and somehow it lasts 8 to 12 hours, and you looks like a bomb, and you get tons of compliments with it. It's just this resinous, slight berry note, peppery type fragrance, to try to describe it to you in layman's terms. And yes, it's a huge compliment getter. Even one shot, 2 shots, just get ready to get noticed if you wear that. Next one is a real good fragrance I would like to wear in all situations, going to dinner, office. It's by Yves Saint Laurent, called Y Eau de Parfum. It's just a great fragrance, all around superstar fragrance that just smells great. Just a freshie. I really like this one. There's not really much else to say to it. Oud wood, which is like a spicy wood fragrance, but not so spicy. It's a calm, nice, average, robust, masculine fragrance, but calm, toned down, and it's private collection. Some people say this is a niche fragrance. Yes, it could be called that. I just put it on here for the sake of the video. The next one, now we're going to show you. This thing lasts 12 hours and it's quite expensive, so I hope you enjoyed this. The video's going into the 5 fragrances that didn't make it top 10 out of 10. Sauvage Eau de Toilette. Lovely, lovely fragrance. I love this fragrance, especially in September, October, November here in the United States. It's kind of cooler weather. Gets massive compliments. It does have a bit of a spicy, bitter opening that turns people off. So if you don't want that, you get this one. It's called Sauvage Parfum. Again, a different concentration. Parfum, not Eau de Parfum. It's the newest one. It just came out. It takes that bitterness off and it's mass appealing, more youthful, kind of a sweet start off when you spray it. It's a great fragrance. Also has the pressurized sprayer. And yeah, it's just so comfortable, calming, and just fresher than this. And still gets you that DNA of this. It is not this. This is a thing by itself. It's completely different, but I highly recommend it. This almost made the list, like right on the edge. Next one that didn't make the list is called Azzaro Wanted by Night. This is a boozy, leathery fragrance. It's great for the price. It's great for the longevity. It's made by Azzaro. Think about. And the next one that didn't make it is Giorgio Armani Code Absolu. It's got this orange note throughout. It's kind of coming like a sweet mandarin orange note mixed with an earthy, nutty note of carrot seed. So again, carrots are orange, but it's a carrot seed that mixes well with it. So you smell that throughout, and then it dries down to a sweet vanilla ending. And I always have to think about it when I wear this. It's kind of an elegant, dressed up. It just smells so good. It should have made the list, but you only have 10 spots. This thing here ultimately lasts beast mode longevity. It's fabulous. And then you have this one, Chanel Allure Homme Sport Eau Extreme. Now this is not making the list because it's kind of hard to get. It's a delicious fragrance, not as 100% versatile, but it's very mass appealing, very versatile, very compliment getting. So is this one. And it does cost a pretty penny, a little bit more than the rest because it's Chanel. Hey, did you know YouTube is asking you to watch this video right here? And I'm asking you to watch this one. Which one do you think you're gonna pick? Thanks.